Bad ideas and failure to think critically is certainly nothing new in the history of mankind. But today's world is interconnected to an unprecedented extent. We are now inundated with information of all kinds. Some of it is true, but some, maybe not so much. I hope I'm not bursting anyone's bubble here, but sometimes people post things on the internet that aren't actually true. In today's world, more than ever, we must all be diligent to look out for fraudsters and quacks. In this series, I'm not trying to convince you that your ideas are wrong. All I'm talking about here is critical thinking. My best case scenario is that I can convince you to rethink the way you apply critical thinking. In each video, I'm going to cover one tiny aspect of this. I'm not asking you to change your beliefs. All I'm asking is that you apply a single aspect of critical thinking against just one of your ideas, just for practice. Remember, just because one piece of information may turn out to be a little shakier than you had originally thought, it doesn't mean your entire belief system is wrong. I encourage you to slowly challenge your ideas one by one to separate the solid ones from the shaky ones and see for yourself which are which. What I'm talking about now is nothing you haven't heard before. Simply put, I want you to challenge everything. Just because you heard something in the classroom, that doesn't mean it's true. Just because you heard something on YouTube, that certainly doesn't mean it's true. You've got to put the information to the test. If you can't test it, you can't be sure. That's what I'm talking about now. You've got to test it. Let me give you a silly example. My neighbor gave me a jar of homemade jam. Here it is. I'm going to speculate right now. This is strawberry jam. But is it? What test have I performed to see if I'm right? Absolutely none. I mean, maybe it's strawberry, but since I haven't bothered trying to test that, it's nothing but pure speculation. As far as we know, this could be raspberry jam. Before you accept any information as fact, I'm asking you to test it. We don't need fancy science words for this. Just ask yourself, how could I tell whether this were true or not? If you can't think of any way to tell, then it's probably not even worth your time. But most of the time, it's pretty easy. How can I test whether this is strawberry or raspberry jam? Let's look at a real example of a fringe idea on YouTube. I want to save his number 1 proof for the next video, so let's skip on to number 2.
2. The horizon always rises to the eye level of the observer as altitude is gained, so you never have to look down to see it. If Earth were in fact a globe, no matter how large, as you ascended, the horizon would stay fixed and the observer would have to tilt looking down further and further to see it.
Eric Dubay assures us that the horizon always rises to eye level. That would be compelling evidence, if we could verify it. What test does he offer for this? Look, I'm not saying Eric Dubay is wrong. Maybe he's wrong, but maybe he's right. What I'm telling you is he hasn't offered us any test for this claim. I'm not telling you that you must give up on your beliefs about the shape of the Earth. Just come up with a way to test whether the horizon always rises to eye level. If you can't come up with a way to test that, then it can't be accepted as evidence for anything. But I'm telling you right now, it isn't hard to test this claim. Furthermore, when you encounter this type of information, I want you to ask yourself this. Has this person performed any tests on the stories they are telling me? Because if they haven't, then that person has already failed at critical thinking. You're smarter than that. You can science it, and that means testing it. There's a quote from GreaterSapien that I find particularly inspiring, and with his permission, I'd like to share that with you now.
Thinking is critical because sense is not common.